On today's spooky random spot, we're going to be having a look at Bobbin Buddies. Yes, Bobbin Buddies. I have no idea. Found this at Walmart though. What you're seeing though is what it does. It's the Bobbin Buddies. By the way, it's B-O-B-B-I-N. Cool because they cut out the G. You know, anytime it's bob in, like cap in crunch, I don't know, it's usually good. But I gotta say though, one real glaring problem with this bobbin candy is there is no label on this whatsoever. And you're saying, well, how do you know what it's called? I only remember what it's called because I bought it tonight, and it was in a card where there was actually there were several of these. It's hypnotic, isn't it? There were several of these sitting in the tray, and the cardboard tray was the manufacturer's card, and it said Bobbin Buddies. It might have said Spook Bobbin Buddies, but it did say Bobbin Buddies. Of the three available, there was, as you can see right here, we've got ourselves a vampire. Now he's either been eating something with jam, or he's bitten somebody. There was also a ghost, a skeleton of sorts, a skeletal ghost. I'm probably leaning more towards skeleton than ghost. And there was also a witch. I think of the three, this probably was the more interesting of the three. One other thing I want to point out as well, I'm going to bring this right up to the camera. Is his mouth open or is it closed? From a distance, it certainly looks like he's smiling. If you look closely though, it looks as though this should be open and he's got just his teeth. Somebody has not colored this in. People are confused. They're asking themselves, is this vampire's mouth open or is he smiling? From a distance, I would say definitely he looks like he's smiling. He's a very happy vampire, not so much up close. Kind of looks like something as well you would see from the Munsters. And they've taken the luxury of plugging this bobblehead. Look at it go, look at it go. They've plugged it into the top of a very skinny pumpkin. Pumpkin really should have been wider, but instead it kind of looks like a stumpy carrot. At any rate, now that I've sold it as well as I have, what we're going to do is we're going to get Old Red. That's right, Old Red. I have no idea what Old Red's going to dress up for Halloween this year, because that would involve me talking to my knife, and that would just be insane. Nobody would do that, except crazy people. Crazy people also talk to themselves too, which I am neither. Talking to you guys. What we're going to do is we're going to open this up. Oh, did I get all the tape off? I don't even know if I got all the tape off. Let's give it a try. Here we go. Poorly prepared for this review. I'm going to try to take this tape off. This blasted tape. It's like an onion. The more I'm peeling off, the more I see there's another layer underneath. Will this tape ever end? Anybody? Does anybody even care? Nobody cares. Ah, boy. While I'm cutting this, ever so slightly, while I'm cutting this, if you guys want to let me know down below, what are some of the worst candies you've ever gotten in a Halloween trick-or-treating bag? What are some of your favorites? I can tell you what my favorites are. Usually I like the little chocolate bars. One of my personal favorites is Coffee Crisp. There's something about Halloween Coffee Crisp that's better than year-round Coffee Crisp. And the reason probably for it is the fact, where is this tape? Where is this blasted tape? It's probably for the fact that when you get a little Coffee Crisp bar, at least usually I do this, probably nobody else does, but at Halloween time, if you get the little ones, you can actually separate the layers with your teeth, and then you get to that really thick layer where I guess the main body of the Coffee Crisp is, all that kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, filling. Can I call it filling? But that's usually one of my favorites. I tell you my least favorite, and I don't even know. First of all, I don't even know who's even watching this still. But I'll tell you one of my least favorites growing up, and I don't even know if these are around anymore, are those caramel toffees. Not caramel. It was like a fudge toffee, and they were in Halloween wrappers, like little ghosts and witches and stuff on it. I'm convinced I'm never going to open this blasted thing. I'm going to continue to shoot this 4-hour video of me reviewing these. Scariest review I've ever made is this one right here. Just because I can't get the blasted lid off. There we go. There we go. Only 5 hours later. So we've got ourselves the little bobblehead. And inside, they kind of look like marbles. Kind of look like something you should not be eating. But I'm going to try them anyways, because they're apparently bubble gum. So let's pop one in the mouth. I would almost go as far as to say all that hassle was almost worth it, because these are delicious. They're almost like a tangerine. Like an orange bubble gum. Very, very cool. They are very nice. It's a shame I had to spend so much time cutting this blasted tape off. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm keeping this all on video. I'm keeping this in the review. There's no way I'm cutting this all out. You guys can suffer along with me. But I gotta say, really dropped the ball. There's absolutely no label on here whatsoever. Instead of just the instructions, there really should be a secondary label that advertises this. I know, I agree with you. Small little vampire who we're not sure if he's smiling or biting. I totally agree with you. Why, oh why, did they not put a label on this? At any rate, I gotta say these are pretty neat to pick up. Of course, when you're done, you can probably put it in your car. You can jive along with, play us out. You can jive along with the vampire as you're driving in the car. And he's like, no, just wrap this review up here. Okay, we're going to wrap this review up here, guys. Today's spooky random spot was on Bobbin Buddies. The impenetrable container, but containing very delicious gum inside. That's right. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more spooky spots to come. We're still going through these guys for the rest of the month. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time. Lou!